Hello, my name is Cal Wodrowski and this is Shelly. And by the way, Shelly doesn't know I'm going to say this, but this might be a good time to say this. You know, I start out these lessons by saying, hello, this is Cal Wodrowski and this is Shelly. But Shelly has been a tremendous help when we've been doing these lessons. Especially as we've done more and more, she is really very responsible for the fact that these lessons aren't 30 and 40 minutes long. First of all, they start out that long and then she says, you don't need to repeat that again, you don't need to do that. And we kind of hone it down to where we're just kind of getting to the point. So, and she also has a lot of other suggestions and tips that have been awesome. And so if one of the next lessons, the lesson starts out and Shelly starts speaking and says, hello, my name is Shelly and this is Cal, don't be too surprised. It's kind of going in that direction. But anyway, we welcome you back. In this lesson, we're going to teach the ladies double free turn. We're going to keep this pretty simple in this lesson because if you've already done the ladies double outside turn and if you've already done the ladies free spin, there's not a lot here to cover, but of course it's just my nature to try to make stuff up here that I can cover, and then Shelly will try to tell me you don't need that in there, you don't need that in there. But anyway, let's go ahead and break that down just a little bit. So let's go ahead, Shelly. We're going to show this just from one angle instead of doing it from two angles here. So first let's go ahead and show the ladies double free turn. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. Now, in an earlier lesson when we taught the ladies single free turn, we taught that you can do it from the closed position, in which case you would signal the lady by bringing her arm down and towards her, which is the same thing as when we're doing the lady's single outside turn. We bring the lady's arm towards her shoulder, sort of around here, to let her know she's turning and get her ready. Single free turn, we do this. We taught that you can do it from this position. You simply would signal her, you'll kind of drop your arm, and she'll naturally bring her left arm and go around. We also taught with the ladies single free turn, that you can do it from the two-hand hold, or you can do it from the cross position. It really doesn't matter. For the ladies double free turn, which is what we're doing in this lesson, you could still do it from this closed position, but it's going to tend to be more efficient and work a little bit better if you do it from one of these positions, cross hand or two-hand hold. And part of the reason is because of the signaling that we're going to do to let her know to do two outside or two free turns, and also because in order to help her, we don't just signal her, it kind of helps to give her a little bit of a push, just to kind of help her get some momentum going. So the signal for this, because when the lady's doing two regular outside turns, just regular outside turn, she knows to do it because we keep our arm up. She knows to keep turning until we bring the arm down. For the ladies' double free turn, one might ask, how does she know she should turn twice? And the way that I do it, the way I learned it 25-ish years ago, and the way that I do it, and it works really well, is I simply squeeze the lady's hands twice. Squeeze, squeeze, just like that. That's one benefit in doing it from this position. If you do it from this position and you squeeze twice, it might be a little less clear. She might just think you're nervous or something, a nervous twitch. So that's one benefit in doing it here. So the signal is squeeze, squeeze, and I encourage you, don't wait until the very last second to do it. That's not fair for her. I would do it when you're kind of at around doing the basic footwork and you're kind of around the 4-5. So in other words, when you're at a 4 and a 5 in the basic pattern. So I'm going to show you when, I'm going to say when I would squeeze. So if you're okay to 2 and 2 turns right now without getting dizzy, let's go do it again. We're going to go basic, squeeze, squeeze. Very nice. So the point being that, you don't need to turn again here. The point being that you don't want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, squeeze, squeeze. That's just too late. It's not fair for the lady, right? So give her plenty of notice and be clear. Don't hurt her, but do firm squeezes. Now, if you're doing this with somebody that may not be familiar with the ladies double free turn, you could also either out loud or mouth the word two. You don't need to turn, but you could go like this. 1, 2, 2. And then go like that. She'll almost definitely, between the 2 squeezes and seeing or hearing you, she may not be able to hear it over the music, if the music's playing, she'll almost definitely know to do it. I will say that there are women, even seasoned dancers, if they're not used to doing ladies double free turn in the rhythm 2-step, it is not unusual to do this with a woman, squeeze their hand, and them only turn 1 time. That's not real unusual. But once they've done it with you, they'll probably do it. They'll know that. They'll know exactly what you're doing. So, the footwork for this, for the gentleman, is going to be, you're going to do the exact same thing you would if the lady was doing a regular double outside turn. The lady's footwork for this is the exact same thing as what she does for a lady's double outside turn. The only thing different is we are squeezing her hand, we're signaling her the same way we do for a single free turn, and then we're giving her a little bit of a push so that she kind of gets the momentum going, and then she'll do her 2 turns. So that's pretty good. I think what we'll do, we're going to go ahead and put some music on, and we're going to do it from 2 different angles a couple times, and then I think that's going to be about it. Now when I do this, I'm going to turn the music on. When I do this, I don't think I'm going to count, but I am going to say squeeze, squeeze, so you know what I'm doing. So if you want to follow along, I think we're also going to do 2 basics. This goes so fast. We're going to do 2 sets of basics, and on the second one, I'm going to go squeeze, squeeze. Shelly's going to do 2 outside turns, and you can follow along. And then we may dance over to that side, and then I'll say ready, and we're going to do 2 basics again. Squeeze, squeeze, I'll tell you when I'm doing it, and we'll do a ladies double free turn from that angle. Okay, 2-hand hold, 2 basics first. Ready, and squeeze, squeeze. Okay, well for you. Okay, here we're going to go 2 basics. Here's a basic, second basic. Squeeze, squeeze. Very good. All right, well, am I supposed to talk or are you?
You're talking.
Oh, I'm still talking. Okay. Well, we sure hope that you enjoyed that lesson. That's the ladies double free spin. And we'll look forward to seeing you in the next lesson. If you enjoyed this lesson, please consider giving it a thumbs up. That's one way that you can let us know that you liked it, and we sure appreciate your watching. Thanks.